The way we perceive our life is shaped by the stories we tell ourselves. When faced with challenges, we often see them as proof that life is hard, as if some outside force is making things difficult for us. We tend to blame our problems on past events or other people, but let's remove those external factors and start fresh. What if we sent the one we blame to the moon and erased the past? What would be left? You are still here, still living. The truth is, we already have the natural ability to create and shape our reality. We are inherently creators. The main thing holding us back is stress. Constant stress keeps us in survival mode, which blocks our creativity. In this state, we can't open our hearts, learn new things, or even relax. People stuck in stress find it hard to believe in a better future because their creativity is stifled. A turning point often comes when someone hits rock bottom. At that low point, they can see themselves as others see them. But why wait until things get that bad? Why not start the journey of self-discovery and change now? Imagine waking up each day motivated by a vision of the future instead of being haunted by the past. By embracing a higher version of yourself, you can view your old self from a new perspective. Yes, it takes effort and isn't easy, but just because a thought pops into your mind doesn't mean it's true. When you start examining and observing your thoughts, you gain awareness. Think of Gandalf's famous words, "You shall not pass." Such determination can shape our beliefs and intentions, leading to significant changes in our lives. Transcending our physical body, environment, and time is tough, but worth it. As we disconnect from our three-dimensional reality, we enter the quantum realm, a place of endless possibilities. Before we dive deeper, feel invited to subscribe to our channel and never miss our new videos. Describing this reality is challenging because it goes beyond the rules of Newtonian physics. The quantum field is an invisible source of energy, information, intelligence, and consciousness, governing nature's laws beyond space and time. Scientists are continually uncovering its mysteries. From what I understand, there's a self-organizing intelligence, an energy that creates order in the universe. Some might find this unscientific, but consider this. After an explosion, do we see order or chaos? Usually, it's chaos. So why does the universe show such intricate order after the Big Bang, which was a massive explosion? There must be an intelligence organizing energy and matter, which we call the quantum or unified field. To grasp the essence of this field, imagine removing everything on Earth: people, animals, plants, objects, continents, oceans, and even the planet itself. Now, extend this to all the celestial bodies in our solar system and beyond, leaving only the pure, unseen energy and information of the quantum field. Picture removing all other solar systems in our galaxy, and then wiping away all the galaxies in the universe. Now there's no air, no light, just absolute darkness, the zero-point field. This is important because when your consciousness enters the unified field in the present moment, you find yourself in an infinite dark space with nothing physical. Here, without a physical body, you can't see, hear, feel, smell, or taste. You exist purely as awareness. In this realm, consciousness equals awareness, and paying attention to the quantum field connects your consciousness to higher frequencies and information. Though it seems empty, the quantum field is full of energy, an infinite field of frequencies carrying information. Think of it as an ocean of energy vibrating beyond the physical world and our senses, invisible waves ready for creation. What can we create with this energy in the sea of potentials? The answer lies with us, as the quantum field holds all possibilities. In this universe of possibilities, you exist as awareness, observing a field of infinite potential within a greater consciousness and energy. In this vast space of awareness, there are no bodies, objects, places, or time, just infinite unknown possibilities as energy. When your thoughts drift back to familiar things, you return to the three-dimensional reality of space and time. Staying in the blackness of the unknown prepares you to create new unknowns in your life. Returning to the present moment means stopping thoughts about the predictable future or familiar past and unfolding into this eternal space as awareness. Shift your focus from anything material in three-dimensional reality, your body, people, possessions, places, and time. When done properly, you become pure awareness, which is the key to reaching this state. The journey back to our source, to oneness, is a path anyone can take. In our three-dimensional world or virtual realities, you can be whoever you want. However, if you're stuck in the same emotional patterns every day, predicting how you'll feel about every event, nothing will change until you do. Many people wait until they hit rock bottom to examine their thoughts, actions, and feelings. But why wait for that? Science shows that in just 7 days, significant biological changes can occur, making someone feel like they've entered a new life. The real challenge is overcoming oneself. It might seem difficult, but often it's about believing in the possibility of change. If you truly believe, you take action. If not, it shows a lack of belief in yourself and your potential. If you keep seeing your future through the lens of your past, you're repeating the same patterns. For instance, if you wake up wondering, "Where's my pain?" it's time to rethink your approach. Your familiar ache appears because you expect it to. Now, imagine shifting your attention away from the physical world and your surroundings. When you stop focusing on your body, you essentially become nobody, not relying on your senses. Similarly, when you stop focusing on the people in your life, you become no one. The roles of parent, partner, sibling, friend, or any other identity vanish. You are not defined by race, gender, sexual orientation, or age. Disconnect from objects and places, and you find yourself in a state of nothingness and nowhere. When you shift your attention away from linear time, you step into no time, the present moment where all possibilities in the quantum field exist. You are no longer tied to the physical world, and you transcend the attempt to change matter with matter. You exist beyond matter, beyond being just a body in space and time. In this vast darkness of the unified field, no material substance exists. This is the result of consistently working to be present. Once achieved, you expand your attention and energy into an unknown field beyond matter, where infinite possibilities exist, a realm of invisible frequencies carrying information or consciousness. Think of quantum scientists who, by shifting their attention from the electron, found it reverted to energy and possibility. Similarly, by shifting your focus away from your life or transcending its memory, your life transforms into possibility. Focus on the known, and you get the known. Focus on the unknown, and you create new possibilities. The longer you stay in this field of infinite possibilities as pure awareness, in this endless black space, without fixating on your body, things or people, places, and time, the more you invest your energy into the unknown. This investment leads to new experiences and possibilities in your life. It's a natural law. At a higher level of awareness, you start to see how everything is connected. The coincidences, lucky moments, and unexpected events show that you are shaping your life. This is the difference between feeling like a victim of your circumstances and being the creator of your reality. When our surroundings control our emotions and thoughts, it feels like external factors are making us feel and think a certain way. To break free from this pattern, we need to change how we respond to life situations. It's not just about reacting, it's about how quickly you respond. Recognizing that your environment influences your thoughts and feelings, and then changing your reaction, helps you move on from the past and look towards the future. By aligning your heart and mind, focusing less on the material world and more on the unknown, you sync your energy with your desires. However, it's important to maintain this state. Emotional strength is powerful. We've seen people recover from serious illnesses, but emotions can be so strong that symptoms might come back, even after a full recovery. The key is in those tough moments when you have to make a choice, and it's in these difficult times that your decisions are most important. I always tell my kids that your personality shapes your personal reality. If you want to change your life, start by examining your thoughts. Are they helping you? Then look at your actions. Are they kind to yourself? Consider the emotions you've made part of your identity. Kids understand this naturally. They learn more from what they see than from what they're told, thanks to mirror neurons. So, telling your kids to clean up when your own space is messy won't work. They'll notice your room subconsciously. Think about the terrible twos. It's simple. In the first year of your child's life, you showered them with love and attention. As they turn one and start exploring, they might break things out of curiosity. By age 2, they might resist putting on their shoes. It's about mirroring behavior. Kids learn more from watching than from listening. Ever catch yourself sounding like your parents? It's real. If you only rely on familiar patterns, you're likely to act like them. Those inherited behaviors become deeply ingrained, making us think, feel, and act like our parents. Our consciousness often sticks to these familiar brain circuits where these patterns dominate. People often act like they have no choice, saying, "That's just me, that's who I am." Instead, they should recognize the role of genetics and say, "This is me choosing to activate inherited patterns." The brain's neuroplasticity allows us to form new synaptic connections, but if we don't actively create these connections, we'll rely on the ones we inherited, leading to a mind that reflects our genetic predispositions. So, how can we enhance our given synaptic connections? We can upgrade our brain's hardware by forming new synapses. Our genetic inheritance is just a starting point, not the final destination. To evolve, we must modify what we were born with. Expressing a greater sense of self means creating new synaptic connections in response to our environment. By using our brain's plasticity, we build new connections and expand our neurological capacity. Many people feel like life is speeding up. Time, a mental construct, isn't something our brains have specific circuits for. It's based on our memories and future predictions. Those actively engaged in life often sense this acceleration, a feeling that more events are happening in shorter periods. Nowadays, you don't need an authority figure to access information. No priests, governors, doctors, or teachers. It's all available at your fingertips. As you process this information with clarity, you begin to feel empowered. Suddenly, possibilities that were once invisible become clear. This new knowledge sparks awareness, and awareness leads to consciousness. This shift in consciousness and energy is happening worldwide. Outdated paradigms in politics, economics, journalism, the environment, education, religion, and medicine are starting to unravel because they can't sustain the new energy. This shift is not about being victims. It's about a collective rise in consciousness. We are witnessing a significant change in the Milky Way, marked by a new collective consciousness with one mind and one heart. Control over people often involves feeding them emotionally charged misinformation. Media, television, and advertisements play a big role in manipulating emotions. Many people, consciously or subconsciously, let external stimuli dictate their feelings. My goal is to provide scientifically sound information so people can see the possibilities. I want to give them the chance to experience this philosophy and align their behaviors with their intentions. When done effectively, this process results in new experiences that change the brain circuitry. Learning creates connections, but experiences strengthen these connections. The ultimate result of an experience is an emotion. Feeling worthy, loving yourself, or experiencing true gratitude helps rewire the brain. If we rely solely on our inherited circuits, we become slaves to our genetics. The alternative is to make new synaptic connections through learning and new experiences. By constantly acquiring new knowledge and having novel experiences, we can break free from our genetic destiny. Repeatedly activating the same neural networks confines us to our genetic tendencies. To evolve our brains, we must break these routines and continually expose ourselves to new information and experiences. When we learn something new, it means we've been exposed to new data, committed it to memory, and can recall it when needed. Neurologically, this process organizes synaptic circuits into a neural network that stores the new concept. Learning leaves a lasting imprint on our living neurological tissue. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends. Don't forget to check out our other similar videos on your left and right. We'd love to hear from you. What was your favorite part of the video? Let us know in the comments. Thank you for watching.